Pregnancy Register is a type of study that doctors have been doing to try and work out outcomes from pregnancies in women with epilepsy. There's many examples of this kind of study across the world, from North America and Canada to Europe, the UK and Ireland, which is the study I've been working on, as well as Kerala in India and Australia. Now, what all of these studies have in common is that they recruit women on a voluntary basis. The women register with the study group or through their doctor, and information is provided to the study researchers, who then collect the outcomes from these pregnancies over a period of time. And after many years, we build up enough numbers of pregnancies that we can actually reliably then inform women of the outcomes of the particular drugs that they're taking. I feel really strongly that women should get involved in research. Whilst it may seem daunting with having epilepsy, maybe finding out you're pregnant unexpectedly, the last thing in your mind is enrolling in a study of doctors wanting more information from you. But it's so vital for us to actually progress this field forward and to be able to give women the information that they so desperately need. There's such a slow accumulation of knowledge in this area that I think we really need to ask women to be generous with their time and volunteer for these studies in their own local areas. If a woman participates in registry-based research, the level of contact that they will have with the study organisers would be quite different depending on the different areas that the woman lives in. For example, in the UK, if the woman enrolled in the study, she would contact the study organisers via their website, telephone line, and information would be passed over via that contact. The woman herself would not be expected to provide any further information, as the further follow-up information is provided by her general practitioner. In other registries, the woman might have to answer more detailed questions over the telephone, or send information in, or provide information by granting access to their medical record. And of course, it goes without saying that all of this research is confidential. The patients are non-identifiable by their records, and their names are never published with any of the research that's carried out. In terms of the only downside that I can think of would be it would require some time and effort to actually complete the research, but I really don't think that in retrospect a woman would find this particularly daunting or a challenge. So, in terms of the future for pregnancy-based research, I feel that the registry-based research will have to improve its enrolments across the various registries that are in existence. The reason for doing that is we need to know more about the newer drugs that are becoming available, such as lacosamide, for example. The other major area that this form of research is moving into is towards the neurodevelopmental outcomes, and really trying to work out which drugs are safe, and following children into early childhood as well. One of the things that really struck me in carrying out this research was the fact that the women who enrolled in our study 20 years ago, who were on the less optimal drugs, based on our current knowledge, they really offered their time and participation in this research for the benefit of the women who have come after them. And it's only now, with the 20 years of research behind us, that we can really determine what drugs are actually safer to use comparatively. And that's another reason why I think women of today should really enroll in these studies and try and contribute to the women of the future. Given how common epilepsy is in the community, I think it really does fall to each woman to participate in any way possible that they can, because you never really know when your participation is going to benefit someone very close to you who may develop epilepsy, such as your daughter or your niece.